I'll keep that on there for like maybe for the rest of this week. I mean, it might be an important range again. It might be an important level if it comes back and tested. I mean, I don't like that. I don't like it. Mm, mm, mm. Dude, it is not a fucking soapbox. Hey, what's up, Dennis? What's up? What's up? Mm, I'm just mad that I missed all of this price action today. So it usually drops about like 20 points at that line, though. I have to keep that in mind. Usually see a 20-point drop. Mm. So I was at my appointment all day, and yeah, as I was looking at I mean, I don't have any more accounts. Well, I didn't have any more accounts to trade yesterday. We made max daily profit in all of our accounts yesterday. We had daily loss limit in one, and it's not that I was wrong. Well, yeah, I was wrong, but I was in too early. I should have waited for the confirmation. I should have waited for this range like I thought I should have. But unfortunately for that account, it hit day loss limit. But we'll get the money back. We'll get a payout in that account. We're definitely gonna. I just have to be. I probably have to trade the ES, bring it back, and then I just have to trade an extra 2 days on that account, which is doable. Which is doable. We all talked about. So at the end of the stream, I looked at the charts and was like, damn, I should have stayed in that damn short. Looks like the Bears actually was able to hold this off, man. I flipped long because I thought that the Bears wasn't gonna hold it, and they did. They held it. Mm. So I would have took a loss on that one if that was an actual trade. I mean, that was the trade that we taken in the sim, and I thought the Bears wasn't gonna hold it, but they did. Um, Let me actually input this data real quick. I wasn't able to do one of the my appointment ran a little late today, so I wasn't able. I didn't get home until about 3 hours ago, so I did not have any time to really look at the charts. So, in confidence, I was not going to talk about levels that I wasn't confident in. I wasn't even part of the price action yesterday, except for in the morning. So I wasn't going to do the NA meeting. Um, hmm. I mean, would this be technically? Yeah, this is a trend day. I would classify this as a trend day because I mean we did break structure, and it's not like it's a range. So this is like a trend day, and it's a trend day. Or at least I'll classify today as a trend day. Bearish trend. Say bearish trend day. All right, so let's see how much points we was able to get. So, oh shit, give me a sec. Oh, my phone's right here. So where the hell is my phone? All right, so let's see how much the Nasdaq moved today. And I think, honestly, I think this is a good exercise to practice and actually just go back and see, how much that the Nasdaq actually moves. I think that's probably the best use of your time when you're not trading, in my opinion. $284. So we got a 284 point move to the downside to start off the session. What a great way to start the session off for the Bears. 284 points down. I mean, I just had a feeling. I mean, just basically looking at the charts from yesterday, and we talked about it. The downside. If the market was not going to take out that high, I mean, it basically doubled top. So that just told me if the bulls are not ready to buy and take out or make an attempt for all-time highs, then the Bears are going to take over. They're going to sell out of their position, and we're going to see the market drop. Well, technically, so I'm just going to count this all as one leg because I mean, technically, we didn't necessarily see a break of this structure. We saw a drop, and basically we saw the market bounce because technically it didn't even take out this low. So that's how I'm going to count it. Well, I mean, because we've seen the drop. We've seen a, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll count. I mean, I'll count it this way because because we got to move back up into resistance. They sold it off, and then the bulls bought it up. So that's how we're gonna document this. That's how we'll document it. Do that every time. All right. So the high of this candle was 22,107. I'm surprised the Bears held that as good as they did. That's what I'm more surprised of anything. It's two. I mean, I guess if y'all can't tell, I've lost all faith in bears, man. I've lost all faith in them. Like they don't point to the all right. All right. All right. Oh shit, I didn't even oh wow. Look how damn, look at that. Did that just happen? Hmm. I think we see a move back up to 245 actually. I think we see a move back up to 245. I'm taking this trade in the sim. I'm gonna take this trade in the sim. I don't have any accounts to trade, or I'm not gonna trade any of my other accounts overnight. I wasn't a part of today's price action, so I don't even got a feel for it, honestly. Um, I think that's actually a good excuse to sit on your hands if you wasn't a part of the previous day's price action. Just sit on your hands. You don't even know what the market's doing. I have no clue what the market's doing. I see what it's done, but I didn't feel how aggressive the bears were before they got squeezed out of their position. I didn't see how, or I didn't feel how aggressive the bulls were before they was able to overcome and reclaim control of the market. I mean, all that stuff is important because usually if we're seeing aggressive selling or aggressive buying or aggression from one side of the market and there's no follow through, well, usually that's a recipe for a run on liquidity. That's usually the recipe for a run on liquidity. All right, so 175 point bounce. So again today, oh, there it goes. I'm in. Uh, point bounce. All right. All right. So today so far, yeah. So we had a 284 point drop to start the session. We was actually a part of this short. So for those that was with me this morning and you jumped in with me, you made some money with me. This bounce was obviously this bounce right here, back up into this area. We actually caught this bounce. I mean, unfortunately, one of the accounts had to accept daily loss limit for the rest of our accounts to flourish. But I mean, that's how the Nasdaq is. She requires sacrifice. We had a nice little limit right here. We had to cut out of the position early because, I mean, unfortunately, I can only make $600 in that account. So I had to cut it at 600, which hurt my heart because I just knew that the market was going to go right back into an area of supply. So we caught the move down and we caught the move up. Uh, we had a 132 point rejection from that area. And that's where I made a mistake. I thought the market was going to, I thought the bears were going to give it up, but they stayed true. They did not give it up. They did not give up. And we had a 175 point bounce going into the close of the session. So, I mean, today was definitely a bearish trend today. But I mean, you can see that we don't have too many bearish days. We have a lot of downward moves, but for the most part, we've only had one, Actually, let me see if y'all guys can see that. Yeah, for the most parts, I started capturing this data January 13th because that's when I came back from my break. We've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days so far out of the year that the bears had control of the market. But either we've been trading in a bullish trend or a bullish range. So the bulls got it still. I mean, you still have your bearish moments, but the bulls got it. They definitely got it. Again, I'm taking this trade in the sim. Now, the reason why I took this trade long in the sim is because I do think the market is still going to continue to rotate higher. I do think that we'll probably see 245 maybe. If not overnight, sometime tomorrow for sure. Especially because they found support. They found support above this range. Now, we was talking about this range all week. We've been planning for this range. Actually, let's actually see when we was talking about this range. So this range was drawn on Monday. So we was talking about this range since Monday. That we was looking for the bears to break through this range. And once we saw the break of that range, we will see this, exactly this, right back here to 21.9 like we talked about. I didn't think they was going to go straight there, but the bears actually went straight there. So that was surprising. Once we saw that this area held, we went long, and we went long again. So this area was definitely at one point in time very strong support. But as you can see, that it is not strong resistance because we only had one instance where the bears came in and sold the retest here. We had a leg down, but a very important clue right here is that we didn't take out that low. So that tells me that this was a stop run and not an area that you would classify as supply because it didn't take the low out. Not only did it take the low out, or it didn't take the low out, it came back up and it took out the actual high of the range. So that's another clue that tells me that, well, the market wants higher because you can see that once again, the bears tried to come back in at that level. They barely was able to move. And from here, the bears just chopped their way right into the end of the session, finding support back above this range. So that tells me that I should not be looking for shorts anymore. I should be looking for longs. That's what that tells me. Now, if we get a break of this range again, then we could potentially see a double bottom here. We can probably potentially see about 925. We could, but I highly doubt it. I think that we probably see, like I said, price rotate back up into this range. That's what I think we see. Or maybe it retests 200 because this level right here is still in play. It still could potentially be resistance. So we still got to respect this area right here. And if the bulls can find support above this area, we might see a stop run, a crash, or we may see a stop run, the bulls buy the support, and we can go right back up. Right now, we're just speculating and kind of formulating a game plan for all possible scenarios right now. We can only go off of the price action that we see overnight. It's going to give me a better idea of how to approach tomorrow's price action when we go into the New York Open. So Oh shit, my bad, Smith. I don't know if you. Oh, my bad, Smith. Hold on. My bad. Hey, what's up, bro? I don't know why this shit kicks me out the voice chat. I never get out of it. It just I guess it does it by itself.
Oh, no worries. I just been chilling, listening.
Yeah, bears are trash, bro. All right, so David says, what do you mean by jump in with you? Do you stream the New York session? So David, I stream the New York session, yes. And I guess shit, my trading partner, you gonna join us tomorrow? Or at least try if you don't
Yeah,
stay up all night?
yeah. I'm not. I should be asleep now. Man, I was tired all day at work, and then
Mm-hmm.
actually falling asleep at work. And then I was like, yeah, man, I can't wait to get home. Then I get home and I get all this energy.
Yeah, that's how it always goes, right? I can't wait to get home.
I can't wait to hit that bed. Like, yeah, okay. You thought.
And
Nah,
Dave,
nah,
no, finish your thought.
I'm gonna be in tomorrow. I'm not gonna. Hopefully this mess hits. Um, I hopped in this long,
Or did you?
but I was looking at the daily though. That mess looks sus. We gotta watch out.
Yeah.
I looked at the daily chart on NQ. I'm like, I don't know. This area, this 300 area, it's like mad resistance there.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's not far off from, like you mentioned the other day, the all-time highs. So I'm like, I don't know, but it looks sus on the daily. So I'm like, okay, I'll keep that in the back of my head.
Yeah. I'm looking at the daily chart now. I see what you're saying. I do see it because I mean, even though we got a bullish pin, or I mean, even though it's a red candle, is a bullish red candle. But that follow-up candle is opening towards the bottom of that candle and not necessarily towards the top. So that's not necessarily the most bearish thing in the world. No. We could see another move down. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe 245 is probably where we see the bears come right back in and we see another rejection from that high. That's what I'm betting on. That's what I'm
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking they try to make an attempt. The Bulls try to make an attempt, maybe try one more time to go for like, yeah, like you said, 245 or maybe a little bit higher, but then they fail or they
hmm
get smacked, and yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I highly doubt it. Like, I mean, the question we was asking ourselves all week is the market ready to take out all-time highs? Is the market ready for that responsibility? And honestly, I'm coming up with no. I'm coming up with no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the market is going. I mean, unless Trump really approves them 5K stimmies, he pretty approved them five. Yo, if we get them five, I already know I'm gonna put mine in. You know I'm about to do, and then them prop firms gonna come with all kind of damn promos. Hey yo, come spend your stimmy money with us. Type in Trump stim get a 40% discount. Stemmy, type in Stemmy and get a 50% discount. Come spend that money with us.
Yeah, you know, Apex gonna take full advantage of
Oh
that
hell
too.
yeah. They might do a 95% fucking discount. First time ever. First time ever. 95%. Come get your free accounts. Yeah, David, you're in the right place. Everything is streamed on YouTube. You can actually check out the stream from this morning or any day this week. I mean, shit, we like, dude, we're up. We're up this week and last week. We've been up. Shit, we've been up for a long time. I don't want to tell myself the number because I don't want to switch on the self sabotage because I'll do it. But just know that we in a almost. We probably touching like 3 figures this week or this month so far. I passed 220Ks. I'm almost done with these other 220Ks. Been getting payouts out the funded account. I mean, we're running out of accounts to make money. So shit, we super up. But we do have a fallen soldier account. Nasdaq was so nasty to me last night. Like, dude, you remember that long I was in last night? Tell me why the Nasdaq
Yeah.
came back and stopped me out and then ran and hit my target, dude.
Dang.
Yo, that it was like for no reason, man. No, absolutely no reason. She stopped me out. Or where was it at? Yeah, she did. Yeah, or yeah, right here. I mean, she was almost at the target, but I guess she was like, yeah, nah, let's play with everybody that's long right now. Let's stop them all out and then not only go to where they were targeting, but let's over exceed it. And I was like, you know what, Nasdaq, if you're just gonna be a bitch like that, then you go ahead. You be a bitch like that. But she says, you know what I require? You know, I require sacrifice. I don't know why this is a surprise to you. You know this. You know this.
That's when you should have been like, you know what, Nasdaq, I'm going to your sister ES, and I'm gonna make all the money over there.
She was like, okay, yeah, you do that. Yeah, go to ES. You'll be back. I went to ES and shit, I'm so locked in with NASDAQ now. It's like, baby, we can make it work. I seen the errors of my ways. I seen it. I wasn't paying enough attention to it. I wasn't taking you out enough, showing you off, letting you be seen outside. I wasn't doing that enough. I see the errors of my ways now. And I've changed,
Say,
baby.
work.
I've changed. Hey, what's up, Bray? What's up?
Make it work.
Yeah, shit. Nasdaq got me doing homework on the weekends, yo. She got me doing the homework on the weekends. But yeah, so yeah, anybody that my bad, anybody that joins in the morning, we all know that there's plenty of options out there. But if you want to make money, this is the option that you should choose. If you want insight, this is the option you should choose. But we always appreciate those that join. Shit, even if there's one person in the chat, hey, I'm here for you. We're gonna make money together. We're gonna make money. That's what we do here. No gimmicks, no nothing. We just straight price action and we make money. That's it. My bad, you were saying something?
No, I was just gonna say I did like your spreadsheet.
Oh, which one? Oh, you talk about yeah. Dude, it's that spreadsheet with the amount that she moves kind of put things into perspective. Like when you think like, oh man, you don't really gotta be perfect with the NASDAQ, dude. You don't got to be. And that's what's so alluring about her. You don't. The data shows it. Like
Yeah.
the data shows it. You should be making enough money. I mean, shit, on one contract, she's at least averaging 100 points per direction, at least. Maybe 80, because I mean, there's some times where she only goes like 80. I think the least amount is like 60, 68 from what I've seen. But even 60 points on one micro contract, that's like what, $120?
Yeah.
On one mini contract, that's $1,200. I mean, I mean, you can make money on the NASDAQ without too much risk. That's how much she moves. So honestly, it just puts a lot of things into perspective. You don't have to over
Yeah.
leverage. But
ES is like the opposite. They want you to go heavy.
mm-hmm.
catch the move but go heavy to make a lot of money.
That is definitely for sure, dude. The ES definitely sucks. E6. It definitely sucks, man. Cause this is why I'm locking in with the Nasdaq because I try to stay in the ES with my funded accounts, only because not because of the profitability, but because of the room for error. You don't make too much money on one E-mini contract with the ES. 10 points is only $500, but she'll make you work for them 10 points sometimes.
Yeah. Well, like
Sometimes.
I said, I've been studying silver. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna find out her ways.
Hmm.
Cause like I said, with silver is like the opposite. Like she'll go slow, but she'll move like earlier. I was like, okay, we had that super drop, but I'm like, this looks like it's gearing up to pump.
Hmm.
And like I said, I was like, I wish I would have caught that bottom, but I was already in the position I was holding anyway. So I was like, okay.
Hmm.
It was kind of like a little experiment though. I'm like, dang, that pumped a lot. Could have made so much money catching that bottom.
Yeah.
Cause it don't I think it's $50 a tick or yeah, per tick.
Damn.
Um yeah. So it don't require a lot of movement for you to make decent money.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't require a lot of movement to lose that money either.
Yeah. Yeah. I was down like 2K. I'm like, nah, this mess
Damn.
bouncing. It's gearing up to pump. And it went back. I think I was up, I don't know how much, but I
Hmm.
didn't close it because I was, trying to see if it was gonna break this trend line, but it kept the trend line, it kept holding it. So
Hmm.
she is trend line friendly. Once she goes on a move, draw you a trend line and just watch for the break.
Mm. So it's that easy, huh?
Well, I ain't saying it's easy, but because she faked me out. She's like, "Ugh, you don't know my ways." And I thought that was the other day when I thought she was gonna gear up to drop.
Hmm.
She bounced. I drew the trend line out. She bounced right at the line and bounced and kept going. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Damn.
So I was long originally. Then I
Hmm.
flipped short because I was like, "Yeah, here goes me projecting the NQ on these other instruments."
Yep.
So I flipped short, and it was like, "Nah, who do you think I am?" Boom. She kept. I'm like, "Damn it! If I just stayed in my original long position, it exceeded my targets." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Okay, silver. All right.
Yeah, she don't bounce, man. I mean, once she goes, I mean, there ain't no, I mean, dude, there is no playing around in gold and silver. Once they're done, they're like what that good girl that goes bad and she's gone forever. Yep, that's them. She's gone forever. Hmm. Does that color look good? I don't think so. Uh, hmm. Let's see. I probably might make a like a gold class. Yeah. The mm,
Shoot,
mm,
if it's I don't mean to cut you off, but if it's $50 a tick on the minis, then it should be $5 a tick on the micros. That's NQ money right there.
you think
Catch the right move.
you thinking about switching over?
I'm dipping and dabbling. You know, can't fully commit. I was like, so I closed my silver position because I was just watching to see how it would do.
Hmm.
I had a chance to get out in profit, I think twice, but I just let it run just to see what would happen. And then it was just down. That's why I was like, man, this mess ain't doing anything. It's taking forever. My NQ tendencies kicked in. I'm like, all right, let me just close this, and I switched to NQ. Let me get that back. So I lost like 2K on that one on the silver play. If I would have just waited, it didn't give me break even, but it would have given me much less of a loss.
Mm.
But I was tired of sitting there watching it. Switch to NQ, you know what I'm saying, randomly in the middle of the day, when I'd never recommend to do to do that. Like I said, I wasn't even looking at the chart, so I didn't really know, like you said, like the story of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I was just hopping in, and yeah, I got clapped. I got clapped for another 2K basically. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get that back though. Get it back in blood.
I mean, that's the only way to get it.
I still got to make that 4K. So, damn silver. That shit's just dropping right now.
Yeah, gold's dropping too. Gold's dropping too. I might have. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, if you're not a gold, if you don't trade gold religiously, I wouldn't trade gold. Gold is the dude. If she, no, I can't accept that. I can't accept that. I can't accept that. I can't. Gold is not an instrument that if you're not familiar with her, I mean, she trades very straightforward. I mean, the way to trade her is very straightforward. It really is. She doesn't overshoot.
But if you F around, you will find out.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. You will find out.
That's why she ain't on my charts anymore. She's banned 2026. I might bring her back. Shoot, CL had to wait. She had to wait the remainder to the new year.
I'm surprised you even brought her back. I mean, what about CL that made you want her to even give her a chance again? She don't give you a dopamine hit. Like, why?
Look at the chart though. Look at the. I'm just looking at a 5-minute chart right now.
Mm-hmm.
She can make moves.
She can. I'll give her
She
that.
can make moves. You just gotta, and she could trend. Like this 5-minute, yeah, this is.
I mean, she moves
trend.
similar to ES. So I mean, shit. If ES, I mean, if CL does it for you, I mean, ES does the same thing, and it gives you more money for your time. And she's closely related to your true love, the one that we all love. Apparently, the wifey material. Apparently.
Oh yeah. Talking about NQ is wifey. He said, think how toxic your life has to be.
Yeah, to consider the Nasdaq as wifey material. No, that's the ES for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead.
I was gonna say I might bring back NG.
Nah.
I can never.
Nah. Nah.
I mean, it's jumped up like a whole $1 since
$1.
last year, but you know that's like it's $15 a tick. I think last I checked.
I thought it was like 10K, like a point or something like that. It's like, dude, if you can get a good move on NG, it's like a lot of money.
Yeah, if you can catch the beginning of the trend, oh yeah, all you gotta do is sit there and hold it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, but it is slow. I never tried the Russell.
Yeah, I'm not a Russell guy either. But so this is just the news for tomorrow. The only thing we gotta watch out for is the S&P Global PMI and the existing home sales, the consumer inflation expectation, and we're gonna have the CFTC data for Sunday. I mean, but again, I mean, kind of going back to what we were talking about, the CFTC data. I mean, it suggested that we was going to trade in a range this week. We talked about this on Sunday, and that's exactly what we got. That's exactly what we're getting is price trading in a range. It doesn't show that the market wants to move to the up nor downside.
What was it? Even? Pretty much even?
Yeah, it was like 56% long and 44% short, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
that the only thing that sucks about that is that data's like it's a week old, ain't it, for the previous week?
Yeah, but it's been very consistent, man. Yeah, it's so they release it on so they release it so if they're capturing the trades from that Tuesday. So we're gonna get the data from uh Tuesday, the positions from Tuesday. So we should our next round. Actually, let me look at this real quick and look at the sheet. Yeah, we should be getting the yeah. So from we got the 11th, so we're gonna get Tuesday. So what's going to happen is we're going to see where the institution's at for Tuesday's price action. We can use that for next week. And even though it's a week old, I mean, it's been really, I mean, it's been accurate that the CFTC data has yet to be wrong. It is yet to be wrong. It is yet to tell us, to not tell us what the market is going to do. It has yet to do that. It has yet to not tell us what it is. And again, I'll show it to y'all guys again. I mean, if I can't advocate this thing enough to collect this data, or come join us on Sunday, we'll talk about it. I'm collected. I'm going to collect it until the market closes down, which is never. So shit, I'll always collect this data. But if you want this data for yourself, it's available. Anyway, so yeah, they were only long 56% this week, and they were short 44%, which that tells us that we was going to trade in a range this week. We also had them decreasing their long contracts over the last 3 weeks, which also suggests or adds to the story that we're not going to get a big move in really either direction. The market is still bullish, but we're going to see some moves to the downside, and we've been seeing that. So um, overall, the market wants to remain bullish, but it doesn't want to commit to the upside. So we've been ranging. And like I said, the last 3 weeks tells the story. They were 62% long January, the last week. They decreased it, but they were still long. It was still 58% long, 42% short. We got that big move up that week. And then this week, you can see that they decreased it again, but they also increased their shorts. Same thing. They've been increasing their shorts and decreasing their longs. So great information, great data to collect for yourself to be able to begin to trade like a professional. I mean, these prop firms gonna know my name. They should know it already. Shit, it's like, who is this guy?
Yeah, we need to get you on Top Step TV.
I would have to trade Top Step.
I know. I know you don't trade Top Step. Is their deals that bad?
Yeah, dude.
Or is it just that the other companies made better deals?
Other companies got better deals. I only have that one account. I don't have any more with them. Uh, just have one.
They stopped doing fire drills.
Yeah.
Made everybody show up.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fierce competition in these. I mean, especially these. So I'm just going to classify them as third party prop firms only because they joined the game after everything was solidified. I mean, if you're not in the trenches building it, when you don't know if it's going to be successful or not, then if you come once everything is established, you're an alternative to me. You're a third party. It doesn't mean that they're not legitimate. It doesn't mean that they don't run a reputable business, but they weren't there in the beginning, so they don't get that classification, at least from me. I do enjoy trading with Blue Sky. I think Blue Sky. I like the fact that I have a static drawdown. Y'all guys see me use my static drawdown. I like that. I like to be able to feel like, okay, I have an opportunity to make my money back. Or I can just adhere to risk management and accept loss and come back the next day. I mean, it gives me options. I have a Tradify account. I don't have anything bad to say about them. It's not nothing special either. I mean, it's. I mean, all these other third party alternative prop firms basically taking the good part of Apexes and Top Steps plans and just made their own. That's all they did. Nothing innovative. They just basically copy and pasted. That's all. So.
Oh yeah, we got the competition starts Sunday. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we already said it. We're trading that account next week, baby.
I'm
We're
about to
trading
get
that
first
account.
place.
You can get it. You can get it. It's gonna be some fierce competition.
Okay, hey, we lock it in first and second. Everybody else, y'all can have third, 3 through 10. But yeah, this household's locking in first and second. Okay, I'm ready. But I like the fact that it is short too. It's just 5 days, just a week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, let's see what you can do. I like that. Oh, Davin, you got to show up to the NA meetings. That's where he posts his recaps and action, what to look for.
Yeah. It's in the video section. So far, yeah, we talked about that last night. Shit, if you follow that NA meeting to the T mindlessly, without even if you just followed it, I'm not ever suggesting that. That's not what the NA meetings is for. But that's how I'm calculating the P&L, as if, oh, just because Sherm said it, I'm gonna do it. 27-point stop, one contract. And at least on the Nasdaq in the month of January, made 35K on that. 35K. And there was some moments where I was like, man, the Nasdaq missed some of my my entries by like a tick or a point, and I had to really remind myself why I'm doing this, because I could have said, well, that's close enough, and I said, well, close enough ain't. Nah, you can't even count that. If it didn't hit, it didn't hit. So it'd be close, but the Nasdaq, she's such a bitch sometimes. I swear she is, dude. She is such a bitch. She is a bitch. You don't gotta be like that, but she chooses to.
Yeah.
Shit, we caught tops and bottoms. I mean, shit, this week we caught tops and bottoms, and I'm only tracking the Nasdaq. I also create game plans for the ES as well, and those are more accurate than the Nasdaq, because I mean the ES is so easy to trade. Honestly, it's not hard to trade the ES. It really isn't. It's ABC 1, 2, 3 trading. It's not hard. That's why, since the ES don't challenge me, I really don't. Outside of trading in my funded account, I don't go over there. I don't look at the charts. I don't need to. It's like I don't have to get up in the morning and stretch and prepare myself to play the game. I can just get out of bed, eat a donut if I want to, put a trade, make money, and then go right back to bed. That's just how easy the ES is to trade. But the Nasdaq, on the other hand, you fuck around, you find out. You fuck around, you'll find out.
She is definitely more challenging because she overshoots and undershoots,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and it's crazy how like 95% of the time their charts are pretty much similar,
Mm-hmm.
but NQ will do those crazy moves, long wicks, overshooting, undershooting, missing your fills by a tick or a point.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the most frustrating thing in the world.
It is, dude. It definitely is. Yeah, she missed my
But
go ahead, my bad. Finish your thought.
no, I'm still but that's one of the reasons why I do trade her. She's a challenge and fast money. Fast
Mm-hmm.
money, baby.
Fast money for sure, dude. Cause I took a trade in both the Nasdaq and the ES. My Nasdaq trade hit instantly. My ES trade took all fucking day. It took all day. I was in drawdown for the most of it. And then it finally came back and it was like, okay, we'll hit that target that you was targeting last night at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, let me see if I can, I forgot what day that was. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, it was this day right here, dude. I got in right here. I think I was targeting, no, I was targeting like 47, dude. I wasn't in front of my charts. I think it missed me by a point. Yeah, it missed me by a point, and then it came. Yeah, it missed me by a point, and then it came back and hit it finally at the end of the day at 10 o'clock when I got into it around like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
I was,
damn.
yeah, I was kind of pissed about that. So I was like, obviously this target wasn't good enough no more. I had to move it up, and it finally hit it. And you know how much money I made? Only $700 damn dollars. When I came back, I was like, dude, I waited 5 hours, 10, 6 hours almost for $700. And this is why I don't trade you, ES. Shit. This is why I don't
How
trade
many
you.
how many contracts did you have?
Just one. Just one. Just one.
Sounds like 12 points.
Yeah, like my God. Just one.
How many?
I got in at around like I think it was like 35 or something like that. And I had my target at like 52, I think. I forgot. Like 52. What, 35, 52? Damn, they're almost like,
It was like what, like 14, 15 points,
yeah, like, dude,
something like that.
ES is safe for the funded account. And that's why I tolerate it, because it's like, well, I mean, with the Nasdaq, it's like if you're wrong, shit, your draw. I was like, well, damn, I hit my
Yeah,
daily loss limit in 30, like less than 30 seconds. Like, well, shit. I mean, damn, at least the ES will give you hope all day. You might get a turn. I mean, if you're getting in at support, and I usually trade with an 11-point stop, a 1-to-1 target, 11 points on both sides. That's only a $500 loss, or a $500 or a $560 loss, and a $560 win is a 1-to-1 target. And that's the strategy I run in my funded. And if you're in that support, you should never really be getting your price to come close to your stop, because honestly, 11 points is a actual trade on the ES. That's like an actual move. But
yeah, that's really good for ES.
yeah, that's really good. Really is. So that's a strategy I run. But sometimes if I see a good setup on the NASDAQ, I will hop in the NASDAQ and make that quick 30 points. I think I need 30? I need 30 points to get the same amount of money for the 11 points on the ES. But shit, 36 points is $720. You know, I'm going to get them 6 extra points. I mean, shit, why not? I got to go for them 6 extra points. But
Yeah, and the NQ will run 30 points like nothing.
Yeah. She'll take a 36-point detour just because she can do it. That- just because she can do it. Oh yeah, and this is what I was talking about. That day where I was looking for 320. So the micro NQ hit 320 perfectly. The full E-mini NQ did not. It hit 319 and 3 ticks, missing my target by a tick. And so when I woke up, like, yeah, baby, we got that drop. I should be up. And then I come and look at my charts and see that my limit was still there and the market went without me. I was like, you know what, NQ, you know what? You did that shit purposely. Why did you stop? Like, why?
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we should be up. Wait, why is my limit still sitting there?
Yeah, my limit was still sitting there, dude.
Oh no. Yeah, that's a true nightmare. True Nasdaq nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, we are seeing a little bit of red, but we got to remember that the Nasdaq is still in that support trend line right here. So, I mean, we could see the bears come back in. I mean, we did see that break of structure right here. This from this morning. You did see that break of structure. So this is the bears trying to come back in and short that break of structure right there. But we have not only one support trend line to the upside, we got two. So if the bears want to be successful, they have to break through two support trend lines, which, I mean, let's just be honest, the bears just been weak lately. I mean, I don't see them doing that. And if they do, or if they are able to break it, I think it gets bought right back up. Because if they lose this level, we can tell that there is no support, man. There is no support. That means that the market wants to go down again. And I don't think so. The chart geometry says if we go down, we're going down further. We're going to break this low. That's what the chart geometry is telling me. And if we break that low, I mean, shit, bulls can kiss all time highs. I think they'll get depressed and we'll probably see a massive sell off tomorrow. We'll probably see one of
You
those
said
days where the bulls are just
depressed.
buying. Yeah. Because shit, that means it ain't going higher no more. It's going to go lower. It's going to break that low from earlier today. It's going to break that low. So the bulls got to
Yeah,
hold this shit. You said what?
one of them red days in the past where the market just kept dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you'd buy, it just go lower. And yeah, that was one of the few times the bulls got depressed. Like you could not catch a bid.
Mm-hmm.
Bears are just selling that thing. And I hate not being a part of that. That's also another terrible feeling.
Yeah, as a bear.
Especially if you see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you see it and you hesitate on it, you don't take it. Market goes without you.
I mean, it would just be nice if the Bears, when it's their turn, they can just show some follow through. I mean, I feel like that's not that hard to ask, or that's not a difficult ask. Just show some follow through, man. Just show us that you
Bears are
want us.
quitters. They're quitters. They give up.
Oh yeah, they're definitely quitters for sure. Definitely quitters. I no longer associate myself as a bear. I've been converted to being a bull. I'm now a perma bull. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the highs. Buy the highs. If it goes down lower, buy the new highs, buy the new lows. We buying this bitch. Me and gain weight now. We're best friends.
Y'all in the group chat together now.
It's like, you know what, gain
Bulls on
weight? Oh, go ahead.
Bulls on the group chat.
Gainway said that his friends actually reached out to him when the market was short. I was like, I bet they ain't saying shit now. I don't know why the behavior of bears is so universal, dude.
They get that little moment, and they come out talking off the big fact. Yeah, what now? You get your day. You know? Most of the time, it's not even a full day. You get your 15 minutes. They're like, yeah, what now? Then the market recovers the whole move.
It's like, how's that long position that you went? How's that long position?
I told you, game weight, don't play with me. I told you this was a short.
Oh yeah, speaking of short, you still holding yours, right?
It's like, oh, I'm long. Yeah, I'm still holding it. They have to show me that they want to take this down.
I'm pretty sure you'll get it though. I mean, if they break through this level again, like I said, there's no support. So I mean, if they break through this level, you should probably get your break even. You should. And they're gonna definitely take that low out if we do see a break. If they don't hold, they'll probably come back in at 2205, but potentially. Potentially, that's probably where they come back in at. If they don't hold, but I think they hold. I think they.
You short?
Oh no, I'm not short at all. I'm not in a position on Nasdaq. I'm in a gold long though.
Oh, yeah, I'm long in Q. But this, yeah, it's not no real action right now. But that could short down here. I'm not switching though. I'm gonna hold. I think it makes it to your R2 at least, or around there, somewhere in between there. Oh shoot, what happened? Yo, can you hear me? My thing
Oh
go
shit,
up?
my bad, my bad. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, my bad, my bad. Uh, yeah, this morning they tapped into this area, and then that's where we got this drop. So, I mean, if they go to R2, they might as well just go to R3 or somewhere close to R3. 205 is last week's close, or 203 is last week's close.
Yeah, I was looking for an attempt at the current session high right now, a minimum, at least an attempt. If they don't break it, at least somewhere up there.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got orders stacking up at 175.
Oh shit, I am. I never check, dude. I've gotten so I don't even check the book map sometimes, man. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Let's look at the price
Man, look
action.
at 22,250.
Yeah, 245. I think, yeah, you might get the 50, but I'm looking at oh, okay, so you know what? That tells me that I should probably put a limit there because I was talking about 45, and I think that's probably where the market wants to go. I think that's where it wants to go. ES is looking super bearish though. It's looking super bearish.
Ooh.
Mm,
It is looking pretty bearish.
yeah, we may not even get that. Mm, mm, mm. And unfortunately, I had to do it. I had to play it that way. So, all right, I'll leave it like that.
All right, I got my stuff set. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here so I can be get up and be ready in the morning.
No problem, bro.
All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, man. Have a good night.
You too. Peace.
All right. Yeah, I'll run the stream until the next 15 minutes. I usually just run the stream regardless of what's going on, and at least until 10 o'clock. I mean, if we're in a good trade, we got something to talk about, we'll run a little longer, but we're gonna at least run until 10 o'clock. So I got like 15 minutes if nothing's gonna happen. Um, we'll see. With this gold trade, I did take this based on the structure. We'll see. We'll see if the Bulls want to take this or if the Bears want to come back in on this. This is a trade in the sim. I just kind of remind everybody of that. I don't trade gold, so I don't know her tendencies. I really don't. I'm a good trader on gold. I mean, basically, I just trade technical analysis, price action, and gold follows that to a T. I love that she doesn't overshoot, but I'm not here to dedicate my life to gold because she just moves too slow for me. You can make a lot of money, but she's too slow. I like them fast. But yeah, Trishana, I apologize. I had an appointment that ran super long. I didn't get home until about 5 o'clock, so I wasn't able to actually look at the charts today. I wasn't a part of the price action today, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to post it today. But we'll definitely have one for on Monday. But actually, let's do that now. Okay, my bad. Let's do that now. Let's do that now. We can do that for the last 15 minutes. I'm glad you said something. Okay. Let's do that now. Okay, so let's look. Let's um all right. So let's just really look at the chart. So like I kind of said earlier, I wasn't a part of today's price action, so I really don't know uh if the market was bullish or bearish, or if it felt bearish or felt bullish. So I'm just basically going off the price action right now. To me, just going off based on what happened, we had a break at this level. It was a key level that we've been looking at and talking about all week. We had the bears failing to take out this low from this area. They came back in and tried to resell it, and they failed to take out this low and even this low. So technically, the market has been making higher lows and they've been making higher highs. So technically, the market is in an uptrend right now, technically. But like I said, I wasn't a part of the price action today. So I don't know if that was bullish, bearish, whatever the hell it was. So I can only go off of the price action. All right. So right now, mm, I feel that all right, so if we continue to the upside, if we see a move to and we continue to the upside, this little range right here, about 203 to about probably like 220. Yeah, so about like, like 215 to 203. So usually I kind of round out up to like to 90. So like from 190, potentially 190, 195, 190 to about 215. I want to see how the bears react because we got that breaker structure to the downside. We was actually, remember, we was in this trade this morning, and we talked about how even though that price pumped back up, that I wasn't concerned. If the only reason why I would be concerned is if they were to trade above this range and find support. So obviously we had enough sellers not only to break this level, but to bring it down to all the way down here to 21.9. So I do expect if price comes back into this range, we should see a form of rejection. I don't know if we see a reversal, but it's highly likely that we see a rejection from this area. Now, if the bulls fail to maintain this area, I think the high will probably be 245. And we talked about 245, I think, since January. We've been talking about that 245 level for a very long time. And this is the reason why we've been talking about 245. That level had some significance all the way back. Where was it at? Where was that? It was like in December or something like that. 245. Yep, right here. On December 15th, it looks like 16th or 17th. So yeah, on December 17th, the market made a low at 244. And then they came back and broke structure at 244. So I just run it up to 245. So from this level, this is where we got this breaker structure. And not only did we got that breaker structure to the downside, but we made this massive low. And from this low, we've got the market. I think that's like the current low of the market right now from that 245 level. So, or actually, no, that this is right now. But we had enough sellers at this level to make this move. So we was looking for this level for a very long time. And when price finally was able to get back into the level, we can see that we did get an initial rejection, but look at what happened. When we first got into this level, we got a stop run. And that tells me that the bears tried to sell it here. I mean, they did get a rejection. Or where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? My bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, it was this line right here. So this tells me that we had a stop run. So that tells me that the bears did try to sell it here. They tried, but they failed. And from this level, you can see that once the bears got below this level, they got it to sell again. They sold it again. They tried to sell it again, and we got this massive stop run candle. And it just seems like every time it comes back to 245, that's the level that the bulls and the bears are trying to reclaim control of the market. You can see that the bulls been using it as support. The bears will turn around and use it as resistance when the bulls fail to use it as support. And the market's just been playing around this level. So I'm going to be looking for that level to reject again once price or if price trades back into it. And another reason is because of this right here. We got this range right there. And it's not a surprise. That's 245 right there. It's not a surprise. So I do expect that if price runs that range, that's right here, then this is the only place for it to go. And if the bears don't defend this, then I think we can get a retest of about 350. If they find support above 245, we're going to 350. 350, 375, 370-ish. 350 to about 380 is probably where we'll get that rejection around that psychological level. So that's what I'll be looking for the market to go if we find support above 245. But let's just say that if the market rejects right here, though, we don't have any support. A triangle is not support. A square is all day, but a triangle is not. A triangle tells me that if I see a triangle, that means that stops are about to get ran. Because that's a trend. And this represents stops to me. And if price taps into this, well, it's going to go to at least the bottom of it. You got all these stops. As the market bounces, they got people stops. And all the market needs to do is touch those stops. That's all the market needs to do. And we'll see a move back down. Now, I do think that if the bears hold this area, which it does kind of look like they will, because that does look super bearish. It looks like they're selling a retest here. We break this low. If we break that low, the question is, where does the market go from here? That's the question. Where does it go? Breaks that low, where does the market go? Breaks 950, where does it go? I guess I would look for about 890. I mean, it looks like the market found support previously around, like 890. We got a bounce at 890 on February 13th. And it looks like from that area, from that bounce at 890, we got to move all the way up to 320. So it may see a double bottom at 890, or we may see 870 or maybe 845. Probably see that. We'll see. So let's actually write this down on a notepad, and after that we'll just be done with the stream. Yikes. Okay. Okay. All right. So if it goes higher, so for my bullish thesis, I'm going to be looking for price to retest. I wanted to retest like maybe 190, roughly 215, that range that we were just got done talking about. The same range that we took the short from this morning. I'm going to be looking at price to trade into that range. I want to see a reaction from the bears. If the bears fail to hold that area, I'm going to be looking for a retest of around like 350, 380-ish, roughly 380. That's what I'm going to be looking for to see a reaction. Bearish thesis. I want to see how the market reacts around. Because I mean, if they break this low again, I mean, well, this is going to be the deciding factor. So, I want to see a range between 115 and 102. 115, roughly 115, 102. Right. With it, with an emphasis on 102, because 102 has been that level that was holding up the market. We see a break of 102 again, then I want to see how price holds up around 890, probably 870. 890 to about 870. Because we're definitely going to get a stop run again underneath that range if it doesn't hold. So uh yeah, I think that looks right. That looks right. If the Bulls hold this, yeah, we're definitely going to see a move up. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, 320 could still be in play. I would highly doubt that 320 be an area where they actually hold. I mean, even though we did see a move from 320, I doubt that it holds just because we got the double top and the market is going to probably want to squeeze above that level. So we'll see. I mean, 245. I think 245 is going to probably be that level though. 245, probably 260. I'm pretty sure that's going to hold. I'm pretty sure. Because I doubt that they'll run this high. Because we got a break. They came. I mean, yeah. All right. I mean, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, even though this candle is red, technically, the market is in an uptrend. It has not broken any of these lows yet. It'll technically break the trend if it breaks and closes below 115. If we see a candle like that and it continues, that officially breaks the trend. Now, if we see a move that goes down and pops back up in the same candle, that's technically still bullish, especially if it closes back above the support trend line. So don't get fooled by price action like that. Don't get fooled. But all right, guys. that's it for me tonight. We'll definitely come back tomorrow, and we will definitely earn some more money, and we'll go into the week green. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, we had a great week. Had a great week. We've had um, two mishaps this week, but I mean, overall, we've had a great week. So we're still going into the weekend green, regardless of what happens tomorrow, unless I lose about 30, 40K, which is impossible. So, anyway, with that said, have a good night, everybody. Peace out.